Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the men's finals action here at a Satellite 500. We are at the Costa Rica Open at the Costa Rica Country Club. I'm Dean Baer. Joining me in the booth today is Sebastian Franco. Sebastian, we're in for a treat, aren't we?
Yes, sir. Hey, Dean. Hi, everyone. We're very excited to see this match. Everybody saw their matches early this week, so I think it's going to be very fun to watch.
Let's talk a little bit about this facility because, you know, everyone was watching and listening all weekend this is an open air facility. There's no air conditioning, so the floors get a little wet. They get a little damp. You were on the courts. What do you think?
Yeah, I think the club here is amazing. Courts are great. The floor is awesome. The only a little downside is definitely the humidity in the courts. That's why the floor gets so wet. Once you dive and get up, it's all wet. So it's really hard to not stop the rally after every point that they dive.
Yeah, I mean, but it is a great facility, I have to say. Let's talk a little bit about these two players here. Andre Perea, the number 1 seed, taking on the number 2 seed, Sam Murray. These guys only played twice. Perea beat them both times, but this match is underway, and it looks like it's 1-0 already with Sam Murray with a fantastic Z-serve. That seems to be the theory this whole week. We're seeing a lot of Z-serves. The ball's flying off the back wall. So a drive serve is just not as effective. Did you feel that way also out there?
Yeah, I think the core, like I said, the core are good, but there have some funny bounces sometimes. Every time he catches the sidewall, it kind of like dies. But on the back wall, it just bounces even more. So you have to adjust a lot on your ceilings, and wide angle passes has to be a little different. And these guys use a lot of the lines because the ball bounces really fast.
That looked like a 2-bounce get, not called. Andre ripping that one. Called good. So these guys played only twice before, both in 2018. Actually, 2018 and in the 2018-2019 season. One was at the United Healthcare U.S. Open in 2018 in the round of 16s. Andre took him out in 2. And at the Shamrock Shootout, it's in one of our favorite places up in Lombard at the Glass Court Swim and Fitness Center in the semifinals, and that was an 11-2 breaker.
It's a great serve by Andre. Very stick to the wall.
You know, Andre had a really tough time against Andres Acuna yesterday. I mean, the building was just obviously way tilted in favor of Andres Acuna. I mean, his family, everything's in there.
Yes, everybody was here. His family, friends. I think he had a lot of people cheering for him yesterday.
We're at 2-1 on the headpen scoreboard. Sam Murray off to a quick start. Sam was doing that yesterday very, very well. You know, he has that Z-serve to the left side of the court, and every now and then he drops it over for an ace into the right side. Very deceptive. Very deceptive. Excellent wide-angle pass right there by Sam Murray. It's like a three-wall serve, yeah. What do you guys think in the chat box? We finally got all of our equipment delivered today, so we're pretty excited about that. So let us know that the audio and everything's okay. Great get. 2 bounces. Headpen, not only the scoreboard sponsor of the IRT, not just the official ball of the IRT, Headpen is the industry leader in all things racquetball. Check them out online today, www.head.com/racquetball. You're watching free racquetball based on the partners of the IRT. Want to give them a big shout out? Thank you.
2 bounces.
Wow, Sam called that himself. Sam's a total gentleman on the court. And so is Andre. We just watched a pretty good open finals match. Eric Trujillo took out Alan Natera. That was in the tiebreak. That skipped in. That's 2 quick points for Parrilla. He's 3-3.
It's like we're starting again.
Sebastian, these guys got to play doubles as partners later, too. Probably directly after this match. They might get a 10-minute shirt break, but not much.
Yeah, they're going to be in this court for a while today, so.
Yeah, I mean, you saw Sam Murray yesterday. He was pretty winded against his match, and I'm going to pull up the draw sheet so we can talk about it. I do want to say thanks to everyone watching on YouTube also. But Andre Perea in the round of 6.
Nice shot.
That was a fantastic shot. Perea took out Gabriel Garcia from Costa Rica here in the 16s, Javier Mar in the quarters, and Acuna in the semis. And Sam Murray had Felipe Camacho, another fan favorite here, Eduardo Garay, your doubles partner, and Montoya in an 11-7 tiebreaker where if that match had to go any longer, Sam Murray was not coming out of the door. He was gassed.
Yeah, and like we talk about it, the humidity here is pretty intense, so I'm sure Sam is going through 5 shirts.
Just in warm-ups.
Yes.
Good diving get there by Perea.
Nice.
Excellent pinch kill.
I got a feeling this is going to be a slow match. Like, they're just going to be so precise on his shots. And hopefully we can get some good rallies going on.
Well, you know, I mean, Sam hits the ball very hard. For a big guy, he's extremely deceptive. What he does really well is get the ball. Yeah, but so does Andre. But there's what Andre does extremely well, Sebastian, is he's able to mix up power and softness. And as we saw in some of the other matches, a lot of the amateur matches, a lot of overhitting, a lot of balls coming flying off the back wall. Those little soft touches were a lot better.
Yeah, sometimes because the ball bounces like so fast on the front wall, if you don't make it low, it's just going to bounce on the back wall again, and that's a setup for these guys.
A big setup, absolutely.
Cannot leave the ball hanging in the back with them, so.
Sam Murray back in the service box with a 2-point lead at 5, serving 3. Excellent use of the angles. And Andre really trying to shoot that Z serve. Yeah, you clip the sidewall, ball's right back to Sam Murray. I mean, just an easy put away. Doubled up, 6-3. Short ball. Once again, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Please like our post, share our feed. Oh, just missing. Andre throwing a little theatrics in there, trying to get Sam to miss. Worked this time. I think on overall, it's not probably the best decision of his day. I want to say hello to Mike Kinkin watching from Team Dovetail. Excellent. Yeah. Can't get that one. That was fantastic right there, right into the left side corner.
That's what's going to happen a lot. He just dove there, and then he was going to try to reach for the other shot, and he's lead on his own, like, dive sweat, you know? So there's got to be careful with that. Yeah.
Well, like we said before, with no air conditioning, there is a lot of airflow in the building here, so there is wind. There's a broken ball. Andre should have checked that on the last one. Once again on YouTube, thank you guys for tuning in. Want to remind everyone you're watching some free racquetball based on the partners of the IRT, so the chat boxes are open, but I do ask you to be respectful. IRT wants to give a special thanks to Gearbox for being one of our inside industry partners. Check out all the latest and innovative equipment from Gearbox. Gearbox supports not only the sport of racquetball, but many athletes as well. www.gearboxsports.com. New ball. Sam Murray is ready to go. Another Z serve. Flat kill. And a little bit of a slip, too. Yeah, I mean, Andre was able to kind of lose his footing, but still make a really good shot there. Again, as a player, Sebastian, there's got to be it's very difficult when you're playing in an environment like this.
Yeah, I think they have to try to be careful first of all, and even if it takes us like an extra minute to clean the court, it's the best call for everyone, because it does get very slippery in there. So we don't want to see anything happen to these guys, and obviously give us a great match.
No, and there's a crew here cleaning the floors. They're doing a great job.
Yeah, they're always on top of it. There is a guy in every court ready to clean, so can't complain with that.
I like this serve. Andre going to Sam's forehand. Ooh, what a great pinch. A lot of the pinches have been staying up, and that has to do with the humidity in the walls. That one didn't. Great shot there by Sam Murray.
Yeah, I think when he catches the wall very fast, he doesn't like grip as he grips in cold places and not wet walls. Just like that one.
Well, that ball hit the side wall directly at Sam, shot right at his racket. He was trying to shoot that ball. That's very difficult. We're still at 3 serving 6. I don't know. I'm not feeling tiebreaker here. I'm kind of feeling like whoever kind of takes the first game will take the match. And I think that's just the way these players are.
Yeah, I think like I said in the beginning, they're trying to be so precise on his shots that if they're making it, there is nothing the other player can do. It's going to be side outs and slow points for sure.
Missed opportunity for Andre Parrilla. Sam Murray back in the service box. Sam Murray comes from Brassard, Canada. Pretty good win percentage, 61 wins, 53 losses on IRT 21s. He's 29 years old. Both of these guys are Grand Slam winners. And you happen to be the only Colombian to ever win a Tier 1, correct?
Yeah, definitely it's a good feeling, and like we can see the level of these guys. That's why they're Grand Slam champs. There is a little rumor out there that the Kingslayer is in the court right now, so it's just funny. But these guys are amazing players, great sportsmanship, and hopefully this match turns a little more aggressive so we can see more action.
Yeah, if Andre's going bottom board like that the whole match, if he doesn't really make that adjustment, game 1 will be over pretty quick. Sam Murray has a 5-point lead at 8 serving 3. See, he just raised it a little bit. Didn't shoot for the kill shot. There's that coming off the back wall. Excellent kill shot there. Want to give a big thanks to the friends of the tour. This weekend, friends are Gene Fry, David Kerr, Bob Jackson, Conrad Marciano. And there's a couple that want to remain anonymous. I want to thank you for your support. You want to be a friend of the tour? Email me, dean@irt-tour.com. Wow, 2 bounces.
Yep. I like how Sam always call himself the shots.
Yeah, you know who Acuna does that also.
Yeah.
So yesterday, when if you're playing against either one of those players, if you don't see their arm up, there's no need to turn and argue with the referee if they don't call it on themselves.
Yeah.
It's another good serve by Perea. And there was a flat rollout by Andre Perea from 38, probably and a quarter feet, because he was back pretty deep in the court. Absolutely perfect.
I see a few people in the chat box. I want to say hi to them. Eduardo, hi, and everyone else.
Mariela Binlau, that's Andre's mom. Wow, what a nice get by Murray. Skipped in.
Yeah, Andre definitely don't want to make those mistakes, especially with a guy like Sam.
Well, we were off to a really fast start, and this match this first game kind of slowed down a little bit with some of the sides out.
Oh,
Point
you
Murray.
almost make that one.
Yeah, if that would have been like a rollout, oof, that would have been insane. Nine 5. Yeah, Murray threw about 3 or 4 serves over to that right side because Andre's definitely trying to cheat a little bit. Just keeping him honest. Nice pick up there by Murray.
Nice move.
That was a nice rally. Good athleticism from Andre Perea. We talked about both of these players before on how they kind of get the ball. Andre Perea comes in at 85 wins, 56 losses at a young 25 years old, coming from San Luis Potosí, Mexico.
I think they're trying to go to the right side because they're trying to do the C to the left, but nobody wants to let it bounce. So they're cheat to that side.
There's a flat rollout from Murray.
Yes. The silent assassin, right?
He's so quiet, and he just, the things he does, you know, very methodical on the court. He's extremely mobile for a big guy.
Yes. And he will not die for one rally.
No.
He always have the energy to go for it and dive, even being a big guy, you know, it's not easy to do.
I'm agree with you. Like I said before, these guys are going to be doubles partners. Coming up next after this match, Maher and Montoya, the 1 seed versus Parrilla and Murray, the 2 seed. So pro singles and doubles went right to seed 1 and 2 are at the end of the line. So that'll be coming up next. But the action here is on Parrilla. Parrilla just left the court. I don't know if it was for a racket or he's talking to Commissioner Frahe. So I don't know what what the discussion is. He's not on the court. He's at the door. But you know, like we talked about, there's some really good rallies. There's also some wet balls, and sometimes the players are kind of getting a feel on what the what the wet ball rule is. It's usually that first surface. After that, they got to play it.
Yeah, I seen a lot of confusion on some of the ref, not in the pro usually, but in the other courts because of the wet ball.
Replaying a lot of rallies.
They're replaying a lot of shots, but honestly, it's fair. It's fair for everyone. I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, they're still talking about it, so I'm trying to get a read on what's going on. I don't know if they're going to wipe the walls down real quick too. They did take care of that before the match, but let's see. You're going to get a really good wiping of the floor to start, and that's going to be Pablo. But while they're doing that, let's take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back right here on IRT Live.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and I want to give each and every one of you one last chance to get my original My Slippers. Go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen now. Use your promo code and you'll get your very own My Slippers for only $49.98. That's $90 off and the biggest savings ever. What makes My Slippers different is my exclusive 4-layer design that you won't find in any other slippers. My Slippers' patented layers make them ultra comfortable, extremely durable, and they help reduce stress on your feet. Not only that, they come with an indoor-outdoor sole so you can wear them anytime, anywhere. I guarantee they'll be the most comfortable slippers you'll ever own. And now you can get them for the best savings ever, only $49.98. Go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen now to get your very own My Slippers for only $49.98. That's $90 off. We have extremely low quantities, and once they're gone, they're gone. So order now.
Our YDF helped us a lot with almost every tournament with the hotel. That it's one of the expenses. Without them, I don't think I could go to every tournament to play. Well, I love racquetball and I want to be the best. I want to be one of the youngest players to ever win a title or the US Open.
Welcome back, everyone. So they were cleaning the court, gave it a really good wipe, and that's a really smart thing to do, you know, kind of wipe down the entire court.
Yeah, like we said in the beginning, I think it's better to make sure the guys are safe in there, wipe everything down. It's gonna take us a little extra time, but it's definitely dangerous with that wet of a court.
And we're at 11-5.
Yeah, Sam took a lead.
Flat kill shot by Perea. That's what he needs to do. He needs to kill the ball to the point where Murray, he can't even try to dive so that the floor doesn't get wet.
He will dive, don't worry.
I know. I say it knowing he's going to do it anyway. Good serve by Parrilla. Ooh, he's just missing. You know, and you see he doesn't swing dramatically hard on those pin shots, and they kind of nice. They kind of hit that front wall and they don't really spin off it. But Murray back in the box at 11-5. Skipped in.
Yeah, he's missing a lot. But honestly, I saw the same thing happen yesterday. Andres was on fire for his game. And
Yeah,
then
but Murray's
Andre-
really not on fire. He's not. He's executing well, but he's not like shooting lights out.
Yeah.
But he's effective. Well, Perea in a big hole here
Yeah.
at 13-5.
His body language is also not a good sign of this game.
At what point do you say, hey, let's talk about the second game? Short ball.
You see, nobody wants that C going in.
That's too short.
Double short.
Wow, just by standing in a certain spot.
Pressure.
Yeah. Well, does Andre have what it takes to come back from 5-13? Look at that anticipation by Sam Murray. Beautiful shot down the line by Perea. Point. 6-13. Didn't fool him.
Easy serve.
Murray back in the service box, 2 points away from taking game number one. 13-6. Oh, he left it up.
Another one up. Two mistakes there by you.
Well, you know, Sam had to really be worried about hitting another short. It would be 3 in a row. You know, sometimes that can really throw your mind into a tailspin. So stick with your first serve. Anytime you're trying to change things, most of the time it doesn't work out well. Excellent wide angle pass. Andre C, he's not really shooting that ball, Sebastian. It's a nice easy stroke, just touches the side whirl, slows down.
Dice.
Extremely effective. We're at 7-13. Very good serve.
Good pass.
Wow, what a shot by Parrilla as it starts to rain again outside. Big push here by Parrilla, 8-13. Good
nice
return.
down the line.
Perfect. Again, nothing fancy, right? Just nice little shot.
Perfect spot, perfect angle.
13-8. Nice pinch. Sebastian, thanks for coming by. I know you were taken away from your coaching duties for Team Zurich over there. They're playing in the doubles finals.
Yeah, doubles finals. But they have another person there, so they should be fine.
Poor Eduardo Garay.
Yes, sir.
A short ball. Thought it was good.
There's been a lot of racquetball this weekend, so
yeah.
not just this court, but other courts are also fun matches. There's juniors, 10 and 12 years, all playing. It's great.
Look at that between the legs. Beautiful choice of shots by Parrilla.
I think Sam needs to either call a timeout or try to figure something out because Parrilla is starting to make point by point, and now he's on 9.
Yeah, he's one away from double digits. They're going to get the towel out again. Thank you, Zurich Foundation, for the support of the towel timeout. Again, we have friends of the tours. We want to thank the IRT Tour partners, Headpen, Gearbox, MyPillow. So I want to thank you guys for supporting Racquetball, and that's why you're watching free Racquetball today. So make sure you post it on your timeline. Make sure you check in on YouTube. Follow us on all the other social medias, Instagram and Twitter as well, at Real Racquetball. Good serve to the forehand. Great diving get by Perea. Wow, can't get that one. Overhand smash to the left side corner. Fantastic. The crowd was cheering because that was a good one.
Yeah, that's a nice shot for sure. There is a timeout.
Yeah, timeout on the court. We'll take a break too. We'll be back right here on IRT Live.
I remember Rafa went to San Luis Potosí to my club to give a clinic, and then Rafa started to play with every kid. Every single kid he played one game to 15, and he was saying, if you beat me, I'm going to sponsor you, right? And I beat him. 15-14, I remember. When you play, I mean, of course you want to win, but you also want to look cool winning, right? And the Gearbox shorts, the t-shirts, the hats, the headbands, I mean, they are simple, but I like simple. I mean, they look great.
I love Racquetball. So, if you ever out there looking for me, then you will know where to find me.
Got a good rally going here.
Good serve, De La Rosa.
But if I'm not here, then I will probably be at home in my office, trying to figure out how to run my new business. The good thing is that the team Willis Accounting and Consulting got my back. With their help, running a business doesn't feel so difficult anymore. Contact Willis Accounting and Consulting today. They will take care of your business while you go back to the things that you love the most.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. What a great time out there for Sam Murray. You know, this is a pretty good opportunity here. Not many players call the timeout when they're serving. Sebastian, is there any thought process to that? Is it a gamesmanship? Is it just something, sometimes you want a new glove at that point or something?
Well, I think it depends a lot on the match situation. I feel like Sam has been stuck on 13 for a while now, and Parrilla is just making points like one by one, so he has to do something to make 1 point and break his ice now.
And it's not a serve like that. That was about 37 feet, hit the sidewall, just stopped. Very easy shot for Andre. I mean, off the back wall.
I don't know why Sam is touching that ball there when he has a full swing. Maybe he's getting tired, I don't know.
Perea looking to go into double digits. Short ball. Mistake, Perea.
Yes, big mistake on 13, man.
.13 serving 9. Sam Murray looking to take game one. Been, like Sebastian said, he's been stuck on 13 for quite a while now.
Yeah, Yeah, he's just touching the ball.
Broken ball. Yeah, but, it was nice to see him try a different serve.
Yeah.
He has to go away from that Z with the right. It just, again, from a mental standpoint, that was not working for him. And he went with just a regular straight drive, and it got him a rally and a chance to make a point. And the broken ball kind of
gave him another chance. For
yeah,
sure.
that kind of helped Andre a little bit. Set up Perea, and he puts it down.
It's a nice shot.
Still stuck on 13 is Murray as he walks to the back of the court to receive. Perea is starting to serve well also.
Hi, Mike.
Another good serve by Perea.
Yeah, I think Sam is just reaching and getting, so.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting the ball, but he's not doing anything with it. He's giving Andre setup after setup after setup. Any top 15 player, if you're going to give him 3-4 setups in a row,
you're going to get one.
you're
going to get one rollout for sure.
Well,
at this level, and especially in the finals, there is no room for 3 setups out of the back wall for sure.
another very good serve. Andre's really taken some off that ball. Good diving get by Parrilla. Skipped in Sam Murray. Actually called it good. Sam thought it was a 2.
I think he slided.
He slid it. He kind of sliced it a little bit.
Yeah, but it was hard to see from up here.
Yeah, we just saw the ball kind of take off upwards, and usually that means it hit the floor first. Big shout out to Mike Kinkin in the chat box. Thank you, Mike. Team Dovetail, for your support of racquetball and all these athletes, helping them out. We wish you came this weekend. You would have liked it. 3 walls.
I think Mike will be enjoying the food here.
The food?
Great food here.
Perea again holding off, stuck at 13 still. Over swinging, Sebastian.
Yeah, I think he's just swinging. I got it.
Yeah, Mike, the food is delicious, but I haven't had any Eggs Benedict. I don't really think they know what that is. I'm having a hard time just ordering my breakfast. Murray back in the service box. But, again, this has to be 6, 7 times
I think
at 13.
He was 13-5 at the beginning of the match, and now he's 11-13, and he hasn't made 1 point.
Comes a setup off the back wall for Perea. And a great pass. What Perea's doing is he's really making Sam run and work just to get the ball. As we saw that last couple rallies with 3, 4 setups in a row, Sam's gassing himself just to stay in the rally. And look, he's 2 points away from tying up this game.
Yeah.
And there it is. 12-13. This is an unbelievable comeback for Andre Perea.
Yes. Well, like you said, he started making his shots, not making so many mistakes, skips, and he's capitalizing. So Sam got stuck in 13. He hasn't been able to make any points since then.
And Andre's serving well. I mean, he's catching Sam moving the wrong way. But there's a nice kill shot by Sam Murray. You know, Andre's scoring his points when he's passing on the right. Every time he's going down this line here with the backhand, Sam's on it. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to Professional Racquetball. This is in Satellite 500. Costa Rica Open at the Costa Rica Country Club. An absolute fantastic facility here. Great serve by Sam Murray.
He got to make this one.
Andre's there. Andre's not there. Finally, point 14
Yes.
for Sam Murray.
He break the ice. Maybe
But
he'll put it off.
I'll tell you, that one get that Andre did, if he was able to get a ceiling ball on
Yes.
there, Sam was in front of the service box. He would have had a motor all the way to the back of the court just to return it. Towel timeout. Again, let's talk a little bit about these two players. 29 to 25, they're kind of in their racquetball prime, both of these guys. Sam Murray's been playing 18 years on tours to Andre's 15, but they both had 11 seasons where they played an IRT match. So good serve again by Sam Murray, but there's the pass on the right side. It appears that Andre is picking on that right side. That's where he's scoring most of his points.
And I think
There's a replay.
I think Sam it's a little tired, and Andre is catching that too. So he's making him move well, and that's why he's making points. Sam is not being able to kill the ball.
Yeah, they're giving him a towel timeout so the guys can wipe their body, so to speak,
Yeah.
to save the floor. It is pouring outside. Again, there's no doors on this facility. It's wide open. But what a fantastic facility here. You want to go to a satellite IRT event, this is one to go to. It's the second time I've been here. Short ball. 12-14. So it's kind of a 7-1 run, Parrilla. Nice get. Set up Murray. Set up off the back wall. Perea right to Murray. Flicks it into the corner. Again, missed opportunity for Andre Perea. Put it right back on the racket for Sam Murray. Now, that was not an easy flick into the corner.
Yes, it's a perfect rollout from Sam. But like you said early, all the rallies Andre's been winning when the down the line forehand, and now he goes to the left.
Yeah, what Sam does well, even in doubles, is his anticipation of where you're going to shoot the ball, not only in singles but in doubles also, is phenomenal, to be honest. Good get there. Set up Perea forehand. Pinch rollout winner, Perea. 12-14. So he holds off match point number 2. Sam's going to wipe again. We already went, we talked about yesterday, both of these guys. The semifinals matches were tough. Perea had a really, really tough time with Andres Acuna, and it turned out to be an 11-2 tiebreaker, but the games were fantastic, and the crowd was going crazy. And the Montoya Murray match was phenomenal. Set up now off the back wall. Perea backhand down the line winner. Sam was cheating big time. Excellent recognition by Perea. Good shot there. So now Perea is 2 away. Sebastian, game 1 is everything we thought of, and a bag of potato chips, to be honest. Another really good serve. Loose play, Perea. And an excellent read.
Big error on 13-14 for Andre right there.
Yeah, you
You don't
can't.
want to make that one on 13-14, trying to tie this match.
Well, Sam Murray, his third chance for the game.
There
Andre
is.
skipped it in. Andre's looking for a wet ball. Not called. Game 1 in the books, ladies and gentlemen. So, Sebastian, let's just give a little bit of a recap on game number 1. Sam Murray had a, 13-5 lead? It was tremendous.
Yeah, so we see Andre making a lot of mistakes at the beginning. That's why Sam took the lead first and make it to 13. But he turned it around. He started making his shots, making Sam Murray run. And we have almost a 15-14 match.
As a player, when you have that big of a lead like Sam did and Andre's creeping back, what are you thinking about? Are you thinking about game 2 or you need to stay in the moment and figure out how can I stop this from happening?
Yeah, I think the focus should be on finishing point by point, because if you go ahead, that could happen. Like Sam, he got to 13. It's 2 possibly easy points, but they're not so easy. They're the hardest in the match.
Absolutely. Well, ladies and gentlemen, game 1 is in the books. We'll be back right after this for the start of game 2 right here on IRT Live.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and I want to give each and every one of you one last chance to get my original My Slippers. Go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen now. Use your promo code and you'll get your very own My Slippers for only $49.98. That's $90 off and the biggest savings ever. What makes My Slippers different is my exclusive 4-layer design that you won't find in any other slippers. My Slippers' patented layers make them ultra comfortable, extremely durable, and they help reduce stress on your feet. Not only that, they come with an indoor-outdoor sole so you can wear them anytime, anywhere. I guarantee they'll be the most comfortable slippers you'll ever own. And now you can get them for the best savings ever, only $49.98. Go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen now to get your very own My Slippers for only $49.98. That's $90 off. We have extremely low quantities, and once they're gone, so order now.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Reminder, coming up next, Pro Doubles Finals. These two players will be right back at it, but on the same side, Andre Perea, Sam Murray will take on the number 1 seed, Javier Mar, Rodrigo Montoya, Mexico's finest doubles team. But now we have singles finals. This is game 2. Sam Murray took game 1, 15-13. Can he hold off Parrilla here in game 2? We shall see. Parrilla serving. Excellent serve by Andre Parrilla. And a really good rally. Serve, return, kill shot. Well, quick point for Perea. 1-0. and a good serve by Perea. I'm Dean Baer, your IRT announcer. Joining me in the booth for this match is Sebastian Franco, Tier 1 winner. Sebastian, take me back to that day of the Tier 1 win. What was the immediate thought going and went through your head?
So, honestly, I was more focused on winning match by match. But once I start making it farther on the tournament, I told myself, like, dude, this is your only chance here. So
this may never happen again.
yes, the level is growing so much. New players, juniors, these guys' level keeps going up. And I said to myself, just go out there and play the best you can and give your best. And it went well for me that day, and I'm very happy with it. It's unforgettable for sure. So
there's that pass down the right side. Andre Parrilla to a nice start here to game number 2. So that was in 2018?
yes.
Was that March Madness? Was that in Cincinnati?
No, Texas.
San Antonio. Have you been in any other finals?
No, I've been in a few semis.
Yeah, plenty of them, actually.
Yeah, I have a lot of semis. That's why I said to myself that day, dude, just go and play. But yeah, I think that was one of my best years in the tour. I was training well and working hard on it, and I wasn't working. I didn't have a wife.
No
and I had
children.
no children, so it was different. Then now you gotta balance yourself with life and still trying to make it well.
That was in 2018? I think I saw it was 2018.
I believe so. Yeah.
Where you went to where you won, and you started in 2008. So it took you 10 years. It's still extremely impressive. So really, Sebastian, hats off to you there. As you see, the tour is extremely depth. There's a lot of depth on the tour right now. With the addition of IRT 21 at quite a few of our Tier 1 or Grand Slam stops this upcoming second half of the year. These guys are going to be pushing you, and they are.
Yeah, like we've been seeing in the tournaments in the past 2 years. Not just the level of the players that are playing already, but the new players coming up. Every time they come stronger, they see new level, new guys playing. So that keeps everybody motivated to keep going and making it the best that you can. And
we need these young guys, because without them, you guys have no one to play.
That's right. And I think it's great that we keep having more and more young guys coming up and making the effort to come. The families in their cities making it happen. It's great. That's what we want to see, and hopefully we can make it even bigger.
Second game action here. Sam Murray serving 1, serves 4. That's a short serve. This has turned into a fantastic match, actually. Game 1 was extremely thrilling with a lot of big runs by Sam Murray, then a huge comeback run by Perea, but fell just a little bit short. So hats off to Sam Murray for kind of sticking with his game plan, and finally executing and taking game 1. But if Perea has anything to say about it with a 4-1 lead, he wants a tiebreaker.
Hello to onewall.com. Great supporter of racquetball, great supporter of outdoor. Keep doing what you're doing. It's awesome.
Now, speaking of outdoor, there's a outdoor nationals is coming up, correct?
Yeah, I think it's in California. It's a big tournament. It's been on the schedule for a long time for them, and there is always good players, good outdoor players, and California people is awesome too. So
yeah, that's July 14th. That's next month in Huntington Beach, California. It's part of the WAR events. That's a great serve. Ooh. See what Sam does, trying not to swing too hard. Just push the ball into the corner. They're going to get a towel timeout here. So on tour, Andre Perea is the number 2 ranked player on tour, and Sam Murray number 5. As you can see this matchup right here, they're not that. Andre doesn't have a gigantic lead here. In number 3 is obviously Kane Waslinchuk. He is right on Perea's heels by about 100 points, and Sam Murray is 100 points behind that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry. Land is 100 points behind that, and Sam Murray's right there also. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is actually within
100.
very small amount of points.
Yeah, that's why the ranking has been changing so much, and I think that's what's great about this season, because the draws change a lot. You never get to play the same guy, so you always have to be creating strategies, new shots, different style of games.
Well, Sebastian, you're sitting at number 11.
Yeah, I've been lacking on my ranking.
You have different responsibilities now. You work, you're married, you have a child. Trust me, that takes its toll on it. You were a top 8 player for a really long time, both you and Mario Mercado.
Yes.
Mercado's right on the doorstep also.
Yeah.
He's sitting at 9, about 207 points away from being back in the top 8.
Yeah,
Nice.
ranking now is really close. If you could see 10, 11, 12, 13, it could go either way to a few different points.
Pinch kill, Parrilla, point number 7. Or is that 6?
7-1.
The referee has 6. We have 7, so unless they did a replay that we didn't know about. That's 2 in a row. Exactly same thing what Sam did. And
Yeah, I don't know.
frustration. Oh, the ball's a little bit wet. He's cleaning it off. Now we're at 7-1 on the headpen scoreboard. Timeout, Sam Murray. They take a break. We will too. We'll be back right here on IRT Live.
RYDF helped us a lot with almost every tournament with the hotel. That it's one of the expenses. Without them, I don't think I could go to every tournament to play. Well, I love racquetball and I want to be the best. I want to be one of the youngest players to ever win a title or the US Open.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Play is in, 7 serving 1. Parrilla with a pretty comfortable lead, Sebastian. Tell me what you've been seeing this game from Sam Murray.
I think his body language shows that he's probably exhausted right now. At the end of the first game, you start noticing less movement from him. His shots went up. Obviously, he's still a great player. He's gonna make shots like that. But I think in the rally, he's just not running the same and not executing the same way. That's why Andre has this big lead now.
Sam Murray going with the high lob nick to the forehand. What a diving get by Perea with the slice. Pinch kill, but again, not a hard shot from Sam Murray.
Yes.
And I think there's the thing. These guys have to slow the ball down. Like someone wrote in the chat box, the conditions of this court is challenging to say the least. The country we're in, the environment we're in. It's very similar to tennis. Tennis is played mostly outdoors. If you're at Wimbledon, you're on grass. If you're in the French Open, you're on clay. You have to adapt your game to the conditions of the environment, and these two are doing a fantastic job. Went bottom board, skipped it in. Hola from Tamaulipas. We got to get a tournament there. There's so many racquetball players
Let
there.
me correct you, Dean. Tamaulipas.
Tamaulipas. Please do. It's not the first time I'm corrected with my Spanish.
It's okay, man. We'll get
Fabio
you there.
tries to help, too. Wow, the men's elite doubles finals, they're cheering pretty hard over there.
Yes. It's now 11-10 tiebreaker, Dean.
Pinch rollout, Perea. Well, anytime in a facility like this where the courts are extremely close, and you're talking about the Costa Rica team itself, if you saw how they were in Guatemala at the World Championships as a team, they root for each other, and there's two kids playing in the doubles finals, and there's a lot of people cheering. So it's nice to see. And it's challenging for, players that travel to other events. When you go to someone's home club, they have the...
Yeah, I like the environment here. Like all the locals, friends, people from the gym that they know, they come and cheer from them. That's awesome. That's a great host.
Correct. Needless to say, this is some event. They got a party tonight, a dinner, kind of an awards dinner. I'm looking forward to that. Kill shot, Parrilla. Perea's making Sam work. Even though Sam's not getting points, he's working just to be able to serve.
Yeah, that's what I don't like about Sam. He's just not making Andre work.
Another good serve by Perea. That's a really good off the back wall slam by Perea. It looked like a really good ceiling ball. I didn't think it was going to come off the back wall. Andre looked like he was going to go up top too, but then he noticed, okay, I can shoot it. It's going to come down. And you saw that half a hesitation with him from going from ceiling ball. Excellent adjustment. Perea skipped in. 2 quick points. Perea 9-2. We are 30 minutes into this match. Game 1 took a really long time. Game 2 is going quick. Really good Z serve again from Perea.
Gracias a toda la gente de Latinoamérica, Centroamérica y todos los que hablan español que están viendo la transmisión. En verdad, el tour les agradece.
Wow! What a shot by Andre Perea. Sam Murray put that directly into the corner. And you can see here, what a diving get at first. Then Sam Murray went right side, left side, Perea. Perfect little kill shot. That is impressive.
Yes.
Speaking of impressive, what a return to serve there. Loose Z serve. Double digits for Perea, though. 2 serves 10.
I'm seeing the same as first game. One guy goes
Just
up.
flipped. Yeah.
Just flip. We'll see if Andre has the opportunity to close it faster than Sam.
Off the back wall. The theme, Sebastian, we've got to keep that ball off the back wall here. I'm going to be extremely curious for the doubles matchup because these both teams get a lot of balls. You played against them this weekend too. If there's a lot of setups off the back wall, it could be extremely exciting. And there's another rollout. Sam Murray 1, 2, 3. Back in the service box is Sam Murray. 2-10. This is a good serve. Mistake, Sam Murray. I don't know why he took that. I don't know why he took that on a short hop. It kind of looked like it would have come off the back wall from here. I don't know down there. But then again, with a court like this, you never want the ball to go behind you. You may not get it.
Well, he made like 4 rollouts at the end of game 1 on that corner, so probably he's trying to go for it, but he needs to move those legs to get a better setup for it.
Better serve by Perea, coming up with a forehand. Sam's on it, but here we go. 2 in a row setups. Great wide angle pass. Oh, that was execution at its finest.
La final de dobles va a ser ahorita después de este partido.
11-2. Another good Z serve.
Skip. Yeah, 4 server there.
You know, he's going bottom board. He's got Sam Murray kind of up. He doesn't have to kill that, but he has to just make the front wall there. It's in a really good angle that if Sam Murray gets it, what's going to happen? What we've been seeing, he's going to get another setup.
Yeah, that's why I think Andres shouldn't shoot so low. He can just keep passing him, and Sam is not doing much with it.
Yeah, and I'm sure Fabien, his dad and coach back in San Luis Potosí, who's I'm 100% sure he's watching, is going to be texting him any minute now.
Yeah.
Raise that contact point just a bit. Uh-oh, set up Sam Murray. Ooh, he wasn't ready to shoot. We got a rally here, Sebastian. And there's point Parrilla. That kind of died
in the bad luck, man.
Sam Murray getting a towel timeout just to clean the sweat and the glasses at it is 12 serving 2 on the headpan scoreboard, so not a towel timeout, just a quick wipe. Off the back wall, there's Perea. Oh, I thought he was going to be able to get that.
I thought he was going to die for it.
I know. What a smart rally there by Sam Murray.
You can see Sam, man. He's standing, but not.
He's trying to find
energy,
a wet spot.
yes.
Let me find a wet spot for a second.
Let me just fall down here, and you can clean this one too.
Gracias, amigos, watching in the chat box. Appreciate it. Thank you for your support of Racquetball. Thank you for tuning in. What a great serve. Andre could get in trouble if Sam Murray finds that serve over and over again, because he hasn't hit one like that, I think, this match. Skipped in, point Murray. Could be very similar to game number 1, where all of a sudden now Murray gets a nice run in him and almost ties up this game, if possible. 4-12, but 2 quick points by Murray.
good get.
Two bounce get. Perea back in the service box. He's 3 away from a tiebreaker. Good save and reset by Parrilla. Ooh, plum. Kill shot, Parrilla. Modern Montoya coming up next against Murray and Parrilla in the doubles finals. That'll be on about 10-15 minutes right after this match. Short ball. Wow, nice get. Oh, he was right there. That's going to be just a replay.
I think it's a good call.
Yeah, and to be honest, that probably hurt Andre.
Yeah.
Sam's like a maple tree standing there, running right into a tree.
Yeah, you don't want
Skipped in, nice change of serve by Perea. And he's at game point number 1, 14-4 on the Head Pen scoreboard. Looking to go to a tiebreaker, the number 2 ranked player on tour and the number 1 seeded player here. Perea, serve. Good get. Set up again. 2 bounces. Game 2 in the books. Sebastian, that was a nice run by Perea. Sam Murray has to really regroup, come out fresh here in the tiebreaker, and push Andre because Andre's rolling.
Yeah, and Andre find his rhythm for sure. He's making shots, moving Sam very well side to side. He can see that Sam is exhausted right now. So I think a little adjust from Sam, make his shot. He's not making any shots, leaving a lot of setup. So hopefully we'll see a 11-10 tiebreaker like you like, man.
Yes, I like it. Well, players are taking a break. They're going to clean the court again. We'll be back for the tiebreaker right here on IRT Live.
I remember Rafa went to San Luis Potosí to my club to give a clinic, and then Rafa started to play with every kid. Every single kid he played one game to 15, and he was saying, if you beat me, I'm going to sponsor you, right? And I beat him. 15-14, I remember. When you play, I mean, of course you want to win, but you also want to look cool winning, right? And the Gearbox shorts, the t-shirts, the hats, the headbands, I mean, they are simple, but I like simple. I mean, they look great.
I love Racquetball. So if you ever out there looking for me, then you will know where to find me.
Got a good rally going here.
Good serve, De La Rosa.
But if I'm not here, then I will probably be at home in my office, trying to figure out how to run my new business. The good thing is that the team Willis Accounting and Consulting got my back. With their help, running a business doesn't feel so difficult anymore. Contact Willis Accounting and Consulting today. They will take care of your business while you go back to the things that you love the most.
RYDF helped us a lot with almost every tournament with the hotel. That it's one of the expenses. Without them, I don't think I could go to every tournament to play. Well, I love racquetball and I want to be the best. I want to be one of the youngest players to ever win a title or the US Open.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 3. This game is to 11. Tiebreaker. Got to win by 1. Perea will serve. And that's a short serve. I'm Dean Bear. Joining me in the booth is Sebastian Franco, the number 11 ranked player on tour. Sam's not happy about that. But to be honest, Sam was preparing for a backhand, and Andre decided last minute to spin and take a forehand.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they're not happy with it.
Yeah, but he didn't. It's not like he did that on purpose. That was the decision. Andre changed his mind at the last second to take that backhand, and that was the right. I mean, take a forehand, and that was the right shot. Sam's like, let me tell you, you don't want to get hit by my shot.
He's like, don't worry, man. Just don't get in my way.
Short ball, 0-0 still.
Yeah, you see, he's just putting the rack and giving more setups. No executing and no executing either.
Missed opportunity there. Well, Bob, you're right. Perea dominated game 1. I mean, Sam really had Perea dominated game 2. But game 1 was all Sam Murray. Andre slowly but surely crept back into it. And Sam finally was able to close the door on game number 1. But game 2, all Perea. Short ball. Good ceiling Z serve. Wow, sliding get. A great lob serve, I meant, by Sam Murray.
Yeah, I think Sam is frustrated with his shots. He's not making any. He has setups and doesn't make it well.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Any time that you're on a court and the shots are not going where you want them to do, that's frustrating in itself.
Yeah.
Still 0-0 here. 47 minutes in.
Run. Nice shot, nice get.
Good anticipation, as always, by Sam Murray.
Yes.
Good get.
You see, Dean, that down the line, he needs to kill that one. Or at least make Parrilla move.
Yeah, and it's coming off the back wall again. He's
Yeah,
got to take a
give him a
little bit
setup.
off it. Wow, no get there by Perea. Put it straight down by Sam Murray.
Yes, David Shaw. This tournament is great for this. They have a person ready on the corner for any dive in each court.
Yeah, it's a great four-court facility. Each court is exactly the same, just like this one. There's seating in between the courts. They're very close to each other. Right behind us is court 2. But they have the staff on hand. That's excellent. Thought that was a short serve.
The score is still 0-0.
Correct, 0-0. The elevation is absolutely
Low.
beautiful down the line. I don't know what the elevation is, but from what Todd Boss, other people were putting in the chat box the other day, it is high here, so it is different, and the ball is definitely coming off the back wall a lot. Excellent serve by Perea. Another setup. Pinch rollout. We're at 1,172 meters.
It's not.
You know what meters mean to me? Nothing. I just know it's high. So 3,800 feet. Wow, pinch kill Parrilla. 2 points. 2-0 in the tiebreaker. Again, this is the tiebreaker. This is a game to 11, and you just have to get there. Excellent drive serve by Perea. Another good dive by Perea. Can't get that pinch rollout from the forehand of Sam Murray. Absolutely fantastic. What a shot. Nothing you can do about that except walk in the back and challenge him to get it, to do it again.
I like the start of this game. Both
Yeah.
very aggressive.
They're taking
making a little
chances.
mistakes, yeah.
Short. Sam's drive serve is not in. It's either short or it's coming off the back wall. Around the world. Oh, mistake, Murray. Sam yet to score. Wow, good adjustment. Ooh.
Nice line.
That was a fantastic. That just clipped the side wall and just rolled. Doubles coming up next, ladies and gentlemen. Excellent serve.
He's standing there.
Yeah, Andre's picking on the forehand. And when Sam's getting it, like he got that other one, but what was it? Another setup.
Yeah.
And then he's finally able to go to the left side where it's wide open because Sam was stuck against the wall.
Let's call timeout.
Timeout at 4-0. We'll take a break too. We'll be back right here on IRT Live.
Rafa went to San Luis Potosí to my club to give a clinic, and then Rafa started to play with every kid. Every single kid he played one game to 15, and he was saying, if you beat me, I'm gonna sponsor you, right? And I beat him 15-14, I remember. When you play, I mean, of course you wanna win, but you also wanna look cool winning, right? And the Gearbox shorts, the t-shirts, the hats, the headbands, I mean, they are simple, but I like simple. I mean, they look great.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 3, 4-0 Perea. The 1 seed against 2 seed Sam Murray. What a great pass shot by Andre Perea. Not a good timeout for Sam Murray.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think body language from Sam is just, you can see he's tired.
But even a tired Sam Murray is going to stay and fight.
Yeah, Andre has to keep pushing all the way on until he makes it to 11. You cannot give chances to these guys.
Nice diving get by Parrilla. Woo! Wow.
Backhand killer.
Smoking. Splat, rollout, Murray. That was phenomenal. Zero cinco. Short. Good hands by Sam Murray. Uno cinco. Sam Murray finally on the board. That was a really good rally by Sam. He served well. You know, he got a weak return from Andre and a nice little push where he didn't try to rip it. You know, he didn't float it. And that was a bomb of a serve by Murray. Great serve. Again, you talk about body language, you know, 2-3 points like that's really going to shift his body language. Like, hey, I'm in this.
Yeah, I think it doesn't matter if your body language is not showing well, but if you give me setups at this level in the final, I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna rip it. So can make mistakes at this point.
Another great serve. And another flat rollout. This is a satellite 500. It is equal to the tier 3, tier 2 that we have. The money starts in the quarterfinals and you win 500 for each round. Short ball. I mean, Andre has to expect Sam Murray to make a push, right?
Yeah.
Nice shot by Parrilla. Five, 3. Wow, that looked like a really good serve. Perea forehand. Excellent choice of shots by Perea. Waiting, and at the last second spinning to take the forehand.
Yeah.
It forced Sam to move.
To shift, yeah.
Yeah, and it opened that whole left side of the court. Excellent rally for Perea.
It's a great match. I mean, I know we want to see more rallies and diving and exciting, but it's just very smart racquetball. You know, they make a few mistakes here and there, but they both taking every chance they get.
6-3. Set up again. Off the racket of Sam Murray, off the back wall. Andre's been deadly today. Another towel timeout. Take this opportunity to remind you guys, doubles are coming up next. Marin Montoya will take on Parrilla, and Sam Murray right here will be back for that match. But right now, we got singles finals. Andre and Sam are talking. Perea. Short serve. Second serve for Perea. Sam Murray's going to step up and shoot this one. Perea's there. Good diving get. Oh, and Andre got it. Doesn't make the front wall, but he's angry. That was a great rally, actually. You know, Andre has nothing to be, he's angry. He slipped, but what are you going to do? They're diving all over, and they are using the Pen HD. The pros use the purple ball. We have another towel timeout sponsored by the Zurich Foundation. And you can see these two guys right here. Perea, Murray. Well, the Costa Ricans won the doubles, as you could probably hear. Well, back to the action. 3 serving, 7. Sam Murray serving. Good get by Murray. Another good grab. Skipped in, point Murray. Andre's body language is shifting, Sebastian. He's getting angry with himself by his mistakes. He's got the opportunities, but he's not capitalizing.
Yeah. What a great
Ace.
serve.
Fantastic serve. 5-7. Ginny, this is a great game. Short ball.
Little screen too, I think.
Correcto. Good reset. Nice diving get by Perea. Set up. Can't get that one. Murray is gassed.
I told you, man, he's exhausted. You can see. Bad. We all know they're gonna wipe the floor, so
He's grabbing his right side. I actually think he might have hurt himself. It was a little bit too much of a
spin.
Yeah, but a good rally for Parrilla. You know, a great way to finish. We're at 7-5, and we might have a shirt change coming up. Not sure. We're definitely going to have a wiping of the face that has to happen here. Sam Murray is dripping, but that's nothing new, you know, for Sam Murray, Sebastian. I've seen him go through, I think, 6 or 7 shirt changes against Rocky Carson. I think that was a 2 out of 3. That was a finals in Maryland one year.
Yeah, definitely. Sam is one of those guys that has to bring at least 30 shirts for his tournament.
Either that or he washes them a lot. Well, I hope he has a couple more because he's got doubles coming up.
Yeah.
Dean Barron, Sebastian Franco, number 11th ranked player on tour. We're here in Costa Rica at the Costa Rica Country Club. Sebastian, great facility, right?
Yeah, it's beautiful, man.
Hospitality for these guys, second to none for the pros. You know that?
Yeah, like I said, the club is an amazing club in Costa Rica. It's the country club. Has beautiful golf course, tennis courts, tennis stadium, racquetball courts. It's very, very beautiful facility, honestly.
Andre just missed a primo opportunity right there. He pushed it, but he kind of tapped the ball kind of upwards instead of down.
2 bounces.
2 bounce get, Parrilla, and he's going to appeal. There is a line judges call stands, 1 appeal used.
It was actually a great get from the first serve.
Yes. To be honest, if the referee called that 2 bounces on the serve, I don't know if I would have questioned it.
Yeah.
It almost looked like a screen.
Whoa,
missed opportunity.
Big mistake.
Tied up at 7. 7-7.
I'm telling you, Dean, a tiebreaker final between these 2 guys, there is no room for big mistakes like that.
No. And it has the smelling of an 11-10.
Yes.
As you can see by just some of the when we had some of the replays up, these guys are just, they're all over the place, and they're definitely just leaving it out there.
He wants a point.
Yeah, I think that's a really good call. To be honest, Sam was moving forward, and the ball was behind him. So, because he didn't really see where the ball was. If Andre had that down the line where it was supposed to be, you know, Sam wouldn't have gotten it.
Yeah, it wouldn't be in a lot of trouble.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to get run over by Sam Murray trying to cover a ball down the line, that's for sure. Good get. Wow, fantastic. Look at that wallpaper. And that ball skipped in. Sam went bottom board. I mean, cleaning. There's no part on Sam's shirt that he can wipe his glasses off. And he has a sweatband.
That happened to me in the doubles. I was trying to clean my glasses.
And you made it work worse.
And it just got worse. I had to stop and get a dry towel. Another slide.
Skip ball.
Skip.
That's a skip, Andre. Ooh, call stands. Point Parrilla. Andre said to him, I sliced it. Sam don't want to hear this right now. Like, you need to walk away.
And
You need to walk away right here, Andre. I'm sorry. He used his appeal. There's 3 officials, and more than 2 thought it was a good shot.
Yep.
We're up top. It's very
It's
hard
hard to
for us
see.
to see from up here. But down low, they got a really good angle. It's a good serve. Front wall, side wall, roll out. Big Canada sweating his maple syrup right there. What a shot. This is turning into
11-10
a ball
tiebreaker.
game. I want to say hi to Pro Racquetball Stats Todd Boss in the chat box. We use your stats all the time. It's the best place to go. ProRacquetballStats.com. Check it out. Screen, maybe. No call. Set up. Murray. Perea's there.
Oh,
Ooh,
big mistake by Murray.
wallpaper. So I gotta turn around and almost give Andre some of the advice I know he gave me. It had to be about maybe 10 years ago. No, not 10, because he's what, 26? Yeah, he was about 8 years ago. I scored a point in a match where the guy, I shouldn't have scored the point, and my body language was angry, and he yelled at me. He's like, you made the point. No matter what you did, you put him in a position to make a mistake, and you need to have that positive body language. Well, Andre right there, excellent sealing ball, mistake,
Yep.
Murray, but Andre went to the service box angry,
Yeah.
and I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm a big believer that good vibes bring positive things. So
Correct. Well, if you're thinking negative, don't expect to roll it.
Yeah. You could be not angry, but dry for it. You know?
Correct. Yeah, it's a fine line. Once again, I want to thank all the IRT partners. Headpen, not only the scoreboard sponsor of the IRT, not just the official ball. The pros use purple. Headpen is the industry leader in all things racquetball. Check them out online today. My Pillow. Not only do they have amazing pillows, they also have slippers, mattress toppers, robes, and much, much more. I got to say, I got the slippers last week. They're pretty good. You should too. Visit mypillow.com with promotion code IRT for amazing discounts today. Also, Gearbox, www.gearboxsports.com. Not only supporting the sport of racquetball, but many athletes as well. And a huge thank you to the friends of the tour, David Kerr, Bob Jackson, Gene Fry, Conrad Marciano. That was a wet ball. And there's a couple that want to remain nameless, so we want to thank them. Those are the people that helped bring you some free racquetball here today. If you want to be a friend of the tour, email me, dean@irt-tour.com, and I'll get you set up with that. We appreciate friends. We appreciate our partners. Again, that's the reason you're watching free racquetball. But Costa Rica Open Finals, tiebreaker, 8-7, Perea in the box. Andre is upset.
Yeah, he's very frustrated.
Well, because he had that ball. Then we might have to take a break here and wipe the court again, so they stay. Because again, they're using a towel on a mop, and after a while you got to change that towel also. So he's talking with the referee right here, and Sam Murray is checking in also. I mean, Sam Murray is just, like we said before, just dripping. It is a pretty good time for a timeout, but they are gonna sweep the floor really quick. We'll take a break real quick, and we'll be back on IRT Live.
I love racquetball. So if you're ever out there looking for me, then you will know where to find me.
Got a good rally going here.
Good serve, De La Rosa. Skipped it in, ladies and gentlemen.
But if I'm not here, then I will probably be at home in my office, trying to figure out how to run my new business. The good thing is that the team Willis Accounting and Consulting got my back. With their help, running a business doesn't feel so difficult anymore. Contact Willis Accounting and Consulting today. They will take care of your business while you go back to the things that you love the most.
You ready? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, the ref can make them change his shirt, and they did. They wiped the entire floor of the court. Cleaned it up pretty nice. Commissioner Farhay is all over that. Sam Murray in the service box at 7-8. Short ball. A good get. Flat, Perea. I don't think he slipped on anything. Well, Brad Levine is usually one of our friends of the tour for our Tier 1, so I want to say hi to Brad back in California. There's got to be some problems back at home if you're rooting for one and she's rooting for the other.
Don't get in trouble, though.
Ocho, siete. Ah, sometimes I have to
Close
count quick
enough.
I have to count quick in my head. 8-7, Parrilla. Skipped in.
Yeah, I agree with Todd Boss. I think Andre is worrying too much now for the floor and not playing his game.
Yeah.
He's making points, but it's for both players. Court is the same for both.
Beautiful. He didn't try to swing. He didn't just push. He slapped it down the line. No chance for Sam Murray.
Yeah, I think it's a bad selection. Shot selection from Sam.
That pinch. Andre's
Yeah.
up there.
Big pinch. Andre is really fast. Good hands. Not the right shot at first.
Saludos, Conrad Moscoso from Bolivia, but we're at match point right here. Andre Perea looking to move on, looking to take the title at a IRT Satellite 500. Ladies and gentlemen, we're at the 11th Costa Rica Open at the Costa Rica Country Club.
Dean, I have to say that there's going to be a side out here and we're going to go 11-10, my friend.
You think? Well, you know I love it, so.
Also, thank you, everyone, for tuning in and supporting. all the friends from the tour, people watching at home, YouTube, everyone. Thank you for the support.
Perea missed an absolute setup at the dotted line, skipped it in. Good call. And thank you guys for putting up with both me and Sebastian for
Yes.
what has to be an hour and 18 minutes so far. But this is a great match. It really was. It had everything, and it's not over yet. You know, they had game one where it was all Murray, had game two where a lot of Andre Perea, and the tiebreaker is back and forth.
Yes.
With a lot of good shots, a lot of good action. So everything a finals is supposed to be, we have it right here in Costa Rica. Wow, nice get by
Nice
Sam Murray.
return too. Skip.
Ooh,
Big mistake too.
big skip. Big skip from Big Canada. Parrilla, second opportunity at match point. 10, serve 7. Murray has no timeout, so he can't even ice him. He's got to stay in there and try to hold him again. Does Andre try to drive serve the forehand this time? His backhand drive serves had been coming off the back wall. Do you change it up at match point? No. But here's the setup. Perea. Pinch kill. Murray's there. In the corner, Andre Perea will
Great
take
shot.
the title. What a match. Sebastian, your thoughts?
I think it was a great match.
It had everything.
Great effort. Everybody on the court, you know, the court is slippery. They have to adjust every single shot. Tension, like everybody's saying. I think it was great. I hope everyone liked it, and I hope you guys stay in for the doubles.
Absolutely, Sebastian Franco, thank you. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll have the winner, Andre Perea, right here on IRT Live.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and I want to give each and every one of you one last chance to get my original My Slippers. Go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen now. Use your promo code, and you'll get your very own My Slippers for only $49.98. That's $90 off and the biggest savings ever. What makes My Slippers different is my exclusive 4-layer design that you won't find in any other slippers. My Slippers' patented layers make them ultra comfortable, extremely durable, and they help reduce stress on your feet. Not only that, they come with an indoor-outdoor sole so you can wear them anytime, anywhere. I guarantee they'll be the most comfortable slippers you'll ever own. And now you can get them for the best savings ever, only $49.98. Go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen now to get your very own My Slippers for only $49.98. That's $90 off. We have extremely low quantities, and once they're gone, so order now.
RYDF helped us a lot with almost every tournament with the hotel. That it's one of the expenses. Without them, I don't think I could go to every tournament to play. Well, I love racquetball, and I want to be the best. I want to be one of the youngest players to ever win a title or the US Open.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Costa Rica Open winner, Andre Perea. First of all, felicidades, congratulations. What a tough match from Sam Murray.
Yeah, tough one. Thank you. Thank you first. Yeah, he's an awesome player. A lot of power, a lot of good shots from the back of the court. So that got me a little desperate because my ceiling balls were not working, and I had to be more aggressive than I usually are. And I'm just happy that those shots that I made trying to be more aggressive worked out, and happy that I pulled the win.
You know, a little challenging court conditions here. You guys fought through it all. What a great facility we had here. What do you got to say to the people of Costa Rica?
Oh, I just want to thank all of them for doing this, for the sport, for us, for the tour, putting a great event. The humidity is just in another level. Different conditions. It was kind of tough to play like that. I was getting a little desperate because I didn't see Sam slip once. And I was like, why am I slipping? Why is it so slippery for me all the time? And that was getting me desperate. But happy that the people here were helping us a lot to clean the court and do everything they can to be able to play.
I think he might have better shoes than you, and I know you're a shoe guy. So are there any sponsors or people at home you need to thank?
Of course, all the sponsors, Gearbox Racquetball, the Rich in Your Dream Foundations, all the people back in Mexico, all the people you know that are supporting me, you know who they are, and thank you guys. Thanks.
Another title here, Tier 3, Satellite 500 for Andre Parrilla. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, doubles finals, Perea, Sam Murray will be on the same side.
Thanks to all the family and girlfriend. Thank you.
Well, that's a smart one. Sam Murray, Andre Perea will be on the same side, taking on Marin Montoya. Make sure you tune in. We'll be back right here on IRT Live.